Exactly.
Other battles. There are
The
more.
other battles, well, Mohammed Ben Sulayem versus the drivers. That's never going to end, I guess. And I don't know why MBS wants to be the bad boy. I just don't know.
Or even just be in the limelight, because Abu Dhabi race ended. He was on the podium and in the cool down room for no reason. Like, why are you here?
Yeah,
It's
and just trying to create fake conversations, fake laughter with Zach Brown, with Lando Norris.
We're really going after him, haven't we?
Oh, wait a minute.
we are the least offenders here. There are other people going at him with a formal letter, so we're still fine.
And then, of course, the worst that I think MBS said was drivers need to pay us more for hiring full-time stewards for the FIA, which, I mean, the amount of money I think till Brazil, there was 300,000 euros collected in fines only from the drivers.
Oh, wow.
Okay. I'm pretty sure
Wow.
if you were to I'm sure the number's close to 350,000 euros. And that's why the drivers are saying, where is the money going? Show it to us. And I think his legacy is going to be complete trash with bending rules, ethics, lots of people going, etc. That's what we will remember him for. When on the opposite side, on the contrary, he could have made his presidency term and his name be remembered for adding the 11th team to Formula One, which is the most positive thing he's done to the sport.
Is it?
I think so, right?
But it's not down to him as well, right?
No, it's not down to him. But if he did not surprise Formula One by introducing a tender for the 11th team, we wouldn't have had 11th team.
Correct.
So the decision is not down to him, but he's triggered it. Like, hey, guess what?
Isn't he on for a second term already?
No, I think there is a election coming up
You
next
need the
year.
randomness in life, right? So you need someone just to stir the pot up, like, 11 team. Yes, we will add something fun. Oh,
Please
new
put
race director.
Put the 12th team there as well. I think we really need it, because the regulations say up to 13 teams. If we can put a 13th team, why not?
I mean, I'd like Mohammed Ben Sulayem to be in charge of my Monopoly game. Like, he'd be the perfect person to write all the chance and community chess cards. Any random stuff, any random comments. You wore jewellery, pay 300. Oops.
Oh, yes. Lots of those bans as well.
I'll tell you, we cannot abuse on the podcast because all the platforms have an AI tool which picks up and then they just mark you explicit and your reach goes down. Okay. I'm pretty sure that AI tool is called MBS because...
We're done. Well done. That, sir, is...
I was actually going to suggest an MBS moment of the year because high-level departures from the FIA, Niels Wittich was fired, Teddy Mayer was fired via text. Then,
and the release said they left their position.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
Then there was the F2 race director suddenly getting Formula One on his duties because the F2 race director left. So,
in MBS's tenure, we've had 3 race directors go away. And Charlie Whiting had been here in the sport for a very, very long time. So we've had 3 race directors go out in MBS's time.
And then Rui Marquez did what lots of Formula 2 drivers have also done, like Behrman. You do free practice in Formula 2. Suddenly you're called saying, hey, we need you in the Formula 1 car. So he did F2 and F1. I think it was Abu Dhabi. Then, of course, we spoke about, Teddy Mayer and the full-time collection of money for full-time stewards. Then he wanted to adjust the FIA structure, which eventually meant that he could fool around as he wanted and nobody would catch him. And in 2024, again, there was no rule. And this is serious stuff, okay, in play. So there was no rule in place in Formula 1 to determine the race start order if qualifying did not take place.
No chance.
They've actually amended. They've amended the rule for 2025. In 2024, there was a loophole. I'm not making
But
this
isn't
up.
it your FP2 times or Sunday morning qualifying?
Yeah, it's usually the last practice.
But it's
that
not
they
a
had.
rule.
Was it not in the regulation?
Oh, it's a recommendation.
Yes.
You're right. It's a recommendation.
And it
Yeah,
could
yeah, yeah.
also be that you start in championship order.
Yes, that is an option, yeah.
Okay. And then, of course, our favorite, no swearing in the press conference
favorite.
or on the radio. But, on the radio bit is a bit silly because the radio is always delayed. So if it's delayed in broadcast, just do a beep
But
when you
don't
can.
swear.
But even the press conferences,
No, the press conference is live. The press conference is live for a lot of channels. Just that we don't get to see it.
Oh, we don't get to see it, yeah.
Yeah,
You
but
guys are bad
it's
people
live.
for swearing. You should understand there are kids watching. You must be high performance athletes doing so much of intense work that I could never do in a race car. Don't swear. Simple.
I think
Just don't swear.
this list is never going to end if we don't jump past MBS.